What is going on, guys? Chandler from EzStocks here, coming at you with another video. We're going to be going over our top 3 plays of this week coming up for 8/10, so August 10th. Without further ado, let's get into how we did last week. And jumping into our plays from last week, seeing how we did. Again, we called out Peloton and said that if it crossed that resistance at the $70 mark, it was going to explode up. It did just that, shooting up on the 3rd, up to that $73 mark before coming back down, establishing again that resistance at that $70 mark. The next stock we talked about was ticker symbol MU, or Micron Technology. Again, we noticed that it was kind of trending in a wave format here, hitting down at resistance around that $50 mark. We said that it was probably going to bounce up on the top of that wave and then come back down, continuing that wave format that it has done. And again, it did just that, bounced up to that $51 mark, and then it came back down. It did break resistance down below that $49.50. It dropped down to that $48, but it seems to be on the rise, so expect this stock, again, a little bonus for you, expect it to come back up a little more this week. And our final play we called out was Nikola. We said that it was going to continue to fall, but again, just be careful. The RSI did dip below in that 30 mark, and we said it does continuously bounce up if it does drop below that. And again, it seemed to have found its bottom for the time being. It popped up to that $39 mark and then is starting to continue to fall now. So not the best play there, but still, you win some, you lose some, you move on, and let's get into this week's plays. Alright guys, so the first stock we're going to be talking about is TDOC, or TDOC. This is the stock ticker symbol up here, again, TDOC. And with merger news came a pretty big sell-off with this stock, and that's what we're looking to make the play. The stock has been falling pretty fast the past couple 5 days. Here's the 5-day chart. So it dropped down, and it's still continuing to drop, dipping pretty low on that RSI. Pay attention to that. Look for the bottom on this stock as people start to realize that this news isn't too bad. You can see from the 1-year chart here, the stock has had really steady growth, and if you take a look at their balance sheet, you'll see that they have pretty good earnings as well. So again, with this stock, just look for that bounce back play. It has crossed past that resistance mark. Again, that's probably a little too far out, but anyways, the resistance mark again has been around that 210, 208 range. It crossed below that, so again, look for that bounce back. Once it finds that bottom, you should be able to see it to rise above at least that support line down below, and possibly even continue to gain up if you're looking to hold it for a longer term. The second stock I want to talk about is SPY, SPY. That is the S&P 500 index. Again, this stock has been on a very, very steady grind all the way up. Again, if you take a look at the 1-year chart, this again analyzes the entire market. So that came all the way down to that 218 mark, and the thing I want to point out right now is we're at 334, which is almost that crisis high. Again, if we come to the 6-month view, I guess that'll be a little better mark. So 339.07 was the highest, and again, we're at 334.57. Now, with that being said, Donald Trump did just pass a new executive order extending the stimulus, the pay unemployment checks, and all that good stuff. But keep in mind, technically, the president's not supposed to deal with anything with spending. So you could see a nice little bump in the market come Monday, Tuesday. But if the House or the Senate declines the executive order or finds it unruly, you could see a little bit of a bounce back on the price, come back down. So again, if you're going to look to get into SPY, maybe get into that pre-market time, ride it up on Monday, Tuesday, see how the news is coming along, and then you could honestly short it by a couple puts if you wanted to as well. But again, we're coming to that crisis high, pre-crisis high, so the only thing that's really going to make the market go up higher is going to be inflation at this point, because there's really no way that our economy is doing better than what it was in January or February before all this happened. And the last stock we're going to be talking about today is going to be Triple Q, or ticker symbol QQQ. Again, this is another ETF, so pretty safe stock. This is technology based. And as you look for the 1-year chart, or I guess even the 5-year chart is a better example, this stock has just consistently gone up, and it's outperformed the market at this point. You can see this is crisis high, sitting around that $237, somewhere in that range. It's already up to $270 and is continuing to rise. This past couple of days, it has had a quick drop off, and this is why I'm saying buy the dip. You want to continue to ride this stock up. This is a nice long-term stock as well as a good short-term stock. If you find any dips in the wave, I like to call it, whenever the tech stocks have a really bad day, you'll notice that the entire QQQ will drop pretty high or pretty low, and it'll bounce back the next day. So that seems to be the format. Again, this is a really great, safe ETF, long-term stock play, and that's our final play of the week. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If it was a help, again, I appreciate you hitting that thumbs up. We'll see you guys in next week's video. Have a great rest of the week. Let's make some money. Peace out.